Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I'm gonna cut the intro straight and I'm gonna get right to the point. How to get rich in Adobe. You've probably seen the title, and today I will share you tips that no other YouTuber has ever shared before. If you played Adopt Me before, then you guys know that HET literally means junk. HET means nothing. So why does HET help us? Well, for around every single one of you guys that's watching this video, you probably have some HET stuff that you want to get rid of, but you don't know how to get rid of. Well, you can get rid of HET stuff. Take this example. For example, I got a ride shark puppy for 3 fly potions and 4 ride potions and 1 no potion Yule Dog. If you guys don't know, the Yule Dog is HTT, and I got rid of the Yule Dog while making the calculator look fair. If there's one thing I want you to understand while watching this video, it's that HET stuff means absolutely nothing. Even though an HET stuff might say 1 billion sharks on value, if no one's offering for the item in particular, then its value is 0. You can use HET stuff to bridge up values in the calculator because everyone uses calculators these days, and it's impossible to get an offer that isn't an overpay unless you have good demand stuff. So yeah, you could use HET stuff, and it bridges the value gap, and you're not really giving anything for this HET stuff. No, for the good demand item or whatever you're upgrading into. You're just using Everett and AMVGG calculators to get you the next best upgrade. Here was the offer, by the way, and yes, this trade was done. I think it was done 2 to 3 days ago. Okay, so yeah, if you have any HTG stuff like evil chicks, for example, zombie wolves, maybe even a brown and white bear. I don't know if that's HTT, but yeah, all you gotta do is go into Everett value sites, into the Everett website thing or the AMVGG website, and literally list your pet for ride and fly potions. That is all you need to do. And some guy is going to take the pet because it's a pet, and they'll give you the potions for it. This is such a useful tip if you want to get rid of HET stuff. All you got to do is just transfer them into ride or fly potions. You can, and yes, it is HET, so obviously you are going to get underpays for it, but it is so much better not having an HTT and having fly and ride potions by taking a minor loss on paper. And these ride and fly potions, like I said before, they're universal currency. People want them. People want ride and fly potions. Every single update, that pilot goal right there. Some guy is going to put a fly or ride potion into the pilot goal. And who would want your evil chick or your HET stuff if you have something that anybody can use anytime, anywhere, at any pet? That's basically the point I was trying to make from that. But yeah, anyhow, next tip here. Okay, so some of you guys might be too poor to do this, but yeah, get blue chip assets. And what do I mean when I say blue chip assets? High tiers, for example, evil unicorns. Yeah, avoid evil unicorns for now, but high tiers are examples of good blue chip assets. Their value never drops, and because so many people want high tiers, the value always keeps going up and up. It's a great way to store value. You don't even have to trade the high tier. It's literally a free passive profit machine. And that, I will get into the passive profit thing on the next tip. And other blue chip assets that are really good are turtles, SSBDs, CCBDs, Arctic reindeers, and Dalmatians. Yeah, those are blue chip assets. Their value never goes down. Their value for the mid tiers, like I mentioned earlier, except the Dalmatian. The Dalmatian seems to making a big rise, but yeah, all the mid tiers, they never lose value. There's no volatility which means it actually brings you a peace of mind when you're trading in Adopt Me, because these pets, they never lose value, and it's really easy to trade the blue chip assets for a really nice overpay. I personally, I have two high tiers, two blue chip assets, a Flyride Owl and a Flyride Crow, and people overpay for blue chip assets because these assets are so valuable and they have a lot of demand and it never goes down. It is a really well desired pet. I have gotten offers for my Flyride Hour that are 10 plus overpays, and I decline every single one of them. Why? Well, maybe for some of you, if you had a Flyride Owl, you would accept, but for me, I never want to go below two high tiers, otherwise, I'm gonna have way too many smalls. On that note, so yeah, take high tiers. Take mid tiers, trade for mid tiers, trade for high tiers. Go for Arctics, go for SSBDs, CCBDs, kangaroos, maybe go for kangaroos. But yeah, actually don't go for kangaroos. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sure y'all get the point. Okay, fourth tip coming up right now. What is passive profit? Passive profit is where you make sharks without doing anything at all. And how do you get sharks without doing anything at all? You might be asking me, because isn't getting profit all you really got to do is trade, avoid all the HT stuff and get profit that way? Well, there's a secret method, or well, a method that not many YouTubers talk about. Probably none of them actually, and it's passive profit. So what you want to do is basically those blue chip assets I mentioned earlier. Go for, if you have the inventory stability to do it, then go for high tiers. Go for a crow or above. You don't go for evil unicorn, but go for a crow or above. And all you have to do is wait for a few days, and the high tier will naturally rise by 1 to 2 sharks every single week. And I know it's just 1 to 2 sharks, but this adds really fast. And I have used this method to get 100 sharks in only 1 month. So there was a time a few months ago, I'm going to tell you right now, actually. So there was a time a few months ago, the Frost Dragon was at 200 sharks. And back then, I had a Neon Flyride Frost Dragon. And what did I do? I traded the Frost Dragon, the Neon Flyride, for 2 Frost Dragons and some ads, okay? And back then, the Frost Dragons, there were I think, 200 sharks way back then. And all I did was I didn't even play Adopt Me. I didn't even play the game for 1 month, and when I returned in Adopt Me, the Frost Dragon rose all the way from 200 to 252 sharks. And considering I have 2 Frost Dragons, I have made 104 sharks in pure profit without doing anything and just letting the market move. And yeah, 104 sharks in 1 month. That is more sharks than people's inventories. That's more sharks than my exotics and smalls all combined. And yeah, this method really works if you're very patient and maybe you're going on a vacation. It's summer, right? And maybe you're going to London, Paris, Sydney, something like that. And you can't play the game, right? Just go into high tiers and your inventory will be safe. If you don't have the inventory leverage to get high tiers, I suggest going for much smaller pets that are rapidly rising in value. Not exotics, actually, but pets that are kind of stable. You see this candy corn that I'm riding right now? Yeah, well, every single day, the candy corn rises about 0.25 to 0.5 sharks every single day. And hold that for 7 days, and literally this candy corn in 7 days will rise 3.5 sharks within 1 week. And yeah, you do got to be a little more active if you're going in for these exotic sort of things instead of high tiers, because these exotics, they will drop value over time, and you don't want to be holding those pets when the value drops. But yeah, you got to be a little more active if you're going for exotics. Candy corn is the best bet. If you want to know which pets are rising and which pets you should trade for, check out my newest shorts that I just posted on the channel. It's part 2, and don't watch part 1 because part 1's outdated. Part 2 is really where you can just chill back, sit, and let the sharks rise while you do absolutely nothing. That is passive profit. And I'm going to be moving on to tip 5 right now.
What's up, my niggas?
I don't care if it's your number one dream pet. I don't care that you've been waiting for years just to get it. Do not give a ridiculous overpay on your dream pets, especially if you have the leverage to do so. You see, my dream pet is a Mega Flyride Evil Unicorn. Its value is 666 sharks. That is a lot. I have the leverage to get it. I am about over 700 sharks in value. But I'm not going to trade for the Mega Flyride Evil Unicorn, even though it's a mega high tier, even though it is such a beautiful pet, in my opinion at least, and even though it has a ton of value, even though, and I do not promote this, is going for $400 on eBay, I am not going to go for my dream pet. Why? Because the Mega Flyride Evil Unicorn is losing value. Just a month ago, it was at 700 sharks. Now it's at 666 sharks. That is why, yeah. And so, yeah, I'm not going for it. If your dream pets are actively losing value, like the Mega Flyride Evil Unicorn, for example, then I don't care if it is your dream pet. I don't care if you want the dream pet. Don't go for it. Don't go for it, and don't be giving ridiculous overpays for it. People get richer because they have a pet that they really want, and they overpay exponentially for it. They give way too much overpay for it because they want their dream pet. Don't do it. Don't fall for that trap. Your inventory will never grow, even if you get, yeah, your inventory will never grow. That's about it. Oh yeah, here's an example of this happening in effect, and this girl overpaying for her dream pet, and I have gotten the best overpay for it. Okay, so there was this girl, right? And I had there was this girl. She looked at my profile, and she saw I had a no potion alpaca for it. And I'll let the screenshot do the talking.
What's up, my niggas?
Be patient when trading. I don't care if a pet is going negative 20 miles per hour on Highway 101 and is about to fall off from a cliff, which will mean that the cliff goes all the way down in the ocean and drowns. Be patient when trading. I know, even let's say Seismic Cat. Seismic Cat is a good example. Just now AMVGG just posted that the Seismic Cat has went from 3 stars to 2 stars demand, and everyone is panic trading the Seismic Cat for anything stable, anything that is a blue chip asset like I talked about earlier. SSBDs, CCBDs, yeah, that SSB I just ride. Yeah, I literally had a person giving me a Seismic Cat no potion and a ride potion for my CCBD. Well, do not panic trade. If you panic trade, then it is more likely that you will take a huge, massive lose than if you not panic trade and take a more sustained loss. Yes, and here's a good example. So I had the Balloon Unicorn, and right as it was peaking, actually, right after it was peaking, so many people were trying to offload their Balloon Unicorns, and I just stayed patient. I literally waited for 5 hours just to trade my Balloon Unicorn. And I actually got a 10 plus overpay in blue chip assets. And I actually had 2 Balloon Unicorns. And my second Balloon Unicorn, I got a 0.55 overpay. That isn't good compared to the 10 plus overpay, but it was dropping. And any profit is good profit. So yeah, and yeah, the 0.55 was in blue chip assets too. So yeah, just be patient. I know some of you guys, most of you guys probably don't have 5 hours to play a virtual game, but you know, be patient, use your time, use your time wisely. And yeah, you can get some pretty insane offers, even as a pet is going all the way down negative 20 miles per hour, all the way down Highway 101, and then it falls off a cliff. You can, yeah, there's always a miracle. There's always a miracle. Be patient. And yeah, you have made it at the end of the video. And for some reason, I just can't control this sled. I really don't know how to use it. Oh my god, that's a stupid tree. Okay. So thanks for watching this video. If you have made it far, yeah, honestly, if you have made it all the way far until the end of this video, then you do deserve a salute. Yeah, you do deserve a salute. And other than that, I don't really have anything else to say on that. Oh yeah, I have been playing this game for 6+ years. Actually, I've been playing since the Aussie Egg came out. So for some of you viewers, I'm assuming none of you guys will watch until the end of the video because I literally edited and I made this video in just one day, and the production is really bad, and I don't have a script. I never script my videos, but still. But if you do, here's one fun fact about me. I have been playing this game for 7 years, I think, since the Aussie Egg came out, which means maybe for some of you guys watching until the end of the video, I have played this game more than you were alive. So I know my stuff. I'm not just making this, I'm not pulling it from the butt of my pocket. I'm not pulling this from anywhere. I'm just pulling it from my mind. And yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, maybe I'll throw out a live stream and you guys can hear my voice. I probably won't do a live stream actually. Okay, I know I usually say I'll see you at the next video, but I'm not actually seeing you, am I? You're not actually visible to my face. I'm literally doing a voice recorder on an editing software. So, if you choose to watch my next video, thank you. That's very supportive of you. That really helps my channel a lot. Okay, I've been talking about the outro for 3 minutes now. I think I should probably end it off right now.